welcome back to my channel. I finally have my beloved husband on here ready to do a Q&A log video with me. I know I said that I was going to do it like a month ago or so, but I finally got him on the camera with me.
Yep, I'm here. Ready to answer all my questions and anything people want to know, especially about freeform logs. So,
Well, first introduce yourself because they haven't seen you on camera since I think you did like a year or a year and a half lock update, and you're way beyond that now.
yeah, okay. So, I'm David, and I've been freeform logging for 3 years now. It actually just passed about 3 years for me doing my own freeform log thing. So, that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's the gist of it. You can see in between
Yeah.
my in between stages out there. So, but I know it's just approaching 3 years. I've been freeform locked now. So,
And if you've watched our previous log videos with him on it to where we are today, like you can clearly see a change in growth. But so what I really wanted to do today was do a lock Q&A featuring my husband, because on Instagram, we're both on Instagram. I'm at Vegan High and he's at Vegan Outcast.
yep.
And we post a lot more on there, and so we get a lot of questions just about our whole lock regimen and just everything that we do. So I decided to do a lock Q&A where I just asked everybody on there to ask me questions and I would answer them. So I did get a few questions, and I also took a few questions that people have just asked me, like common questions from YouTube. But so I just want to go on and answer these questions that people have asked. So the first question is, who started their lock journey first?
Well, let me raise my hand. I started my lock journey first because, in our relationship, when we wasn't, like, doing locks was a brand new thing to both of us. So when I said I wanted to freeform my locks, it was just kind of a new thing. People weren't even thinking about doing it. It was just like, you know, when I honestly did it, when I had the idea in my head, I honestly thought that I was just like wanting to be who I naturally look like. And I just want to be my natural self. And that's the thought that I had when I was like, okay, I want to freeform my locks. I want to look like how I naturally should look. And that's when I locked my hair. My wife, she helped me out, and she did the 2-strand twist, but
We started him with 2-strand twists, but like they all came unraveled.
We didn't put no rubber bands or anything.
No rubber bands, no product. Like we literally were just sitting there because he had already been like sponging his hair a lot and just wearing it in kind of that like messy look. And so when we decided to lock his hair, it just came just natural. We were like, let's just put it in 2-strand twists, and those 2-strand twists eventually unraveled. And I'll try and insert some pictures, like, because he literally just had like a nappy fro, and of course we already know the backlash and everything he got for the nappy fro, but he just had a nappy fro, and then it eventually turned into this beautiful set of freeform locks we're seeing here today. So.
Even these two, I emphasize these two.
And at our wedding, those two were sticking straight up.
And I hate to say it, this one. Because this one was like, the one that was always sitting up like this in my head. And these were always sitting up like this in my head. So...
Our wedding
now
pictures.
You see how long my hair done got after 3 years. It's just like people love it and they can tolerate it a whole lot more now. Not even saying that they see my hair that much more,
but our wedding pictures, like literally when we got married, his little horns were still sticking straight up.
Oh, yeah.
And I was still so insecure with my locks. I had weave over them. I had braids over them. So, you know, it's a whole journey.
Yep.
But let me get into the second question. Would you care if your significant other, meaning myself, vice versa, cut their locks or decided to comb them out?
I'm gonna let you answer that one first, since I went first last time.
So I wouldn't care if you decided to comb your locks out, because obviously I'm not married to you or with you because
I don't
of
think
your
I
hair.
ever comb my locks out, but maybe cut.
Yeah, combing them out would be drastic. I'd be like, what the fuck are you, like, that's too much.
Yeah,
That's too
exactly.
much. Like, that's a long process. But if you decided to cut them off, I'd be sad, but I wouldn't care, because at the end of the day, I do feel like locks is a very spiritual journey to everybody. It means something different for everybody. Like, for some people, we're doing it just for a look, and then for some people, we're doing it because it truly means something, and then for some people, it might have meant something, and then we've completed where we felt like we needed to be in our journey and are ready to let them go. So I feel like if he was to want to cut his locks off, I would completely support him. And even though he was what motivated me, because again, I started my locks after him and saw the journey he was going through. So I definitely started my locks after him, but if he was to want to cut them off,
oh yeah,
I would still love him just the same.
And the same goes for me. I know it's different from a woman's perspective, because it's like literally you got two options, like you just said. You either comb them out, and most women probably gonna try to comb their hair out,
Yeah,
or you cut it.
I would cut.
And to me, honestly, I think you would look beautiful with a short haircut. You know, it's something different, something I ain't never seen you with before. And we all know it's hair. It's gonna grow back. You take care of your hair. So I would definitely not have a problem with that, baby. You know. So just to let you know. Next question.
Thank you, baby. And you know, going back to that, I would never in the past could have even imagined myself with a short haircut, but after going through locks and the whole ugly stage of shrinking up and realizing, like, literally hair is just an aesthetic, like, I probably could cut my hair, but it won't be no time soon, because these locks got to come down before I cut them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did you ever change your mind about having locks?
You want me to go first?
Okay.
Okay. No. Simple as that. Man, once I started getting into the real freeform journey, I started seeing what my hair looked like. I instantly fell in love with it. It's just, you know, maybe it's just me, and I love the naturalness, because everybody here different. Everybody here gonna always look different, especially if you freeforming it and just letting it do what it do. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna bring a whole different look and everything. So, yeah, when I got that freeform look, I never regretted it. It was plenty of people out here telling me every day, you seen it, I seen it. People out here every day. I talked about it in the first videos that we shot when I started freeform.
He got so much hate.
So much backlash, because people didn't never see what I was really trying to do. But hey, you know what? That same backlash I don't get on you more. People see my hair what it look like now and don't say nothing.
Even if they hate it, like, they're still like, what can you really say? Like
I got a full grown set of hair right here. I ain't balding out.
Yeah, when I first met him, he was like, you
can't even see that dark line on my forehead
he was
anymore.
going to barbers that were pushing his hairline back so far, and it was just like crazy.
Yeah, it was.
But you know, that's why the whole natural hair thing, we've discussed this in our last video, but I'm going to bring it up real brief again. it's so much, it's a big deal for women, but it is for men too, because men still have that mentality, like you have to go to the barbershop, like you have to have waves, you have to be crispy, lined up, and
Oh yeah.
you know, it's just
It's
so,
just
and it literally
unacceptable.
all
It's
stems,
unacceptable.
it all stems from just black natural hair being told it was unacceptable. Like our parents, our grandparents, and beyond their generations, like they definitely do not understand the whole natural hair process. So it's something that's been taught down to us generation after generation.
I know.
And our age group is kind of breaking the cycle. So I think that's amazing. But it's definitely still
Oh yeah.
still an issue. So yeah. Let me get to the next question. Oh, and I never changed. Oh, no, I did a couple times change my mind about having locks, like, especially in the beginning stages, seeing my shit shrink up to, like, little spaghetti strings, but I'm glad I stuck with it, and I literally, just to keep myself inspired, just kept watching other women on YouTube and Instagram that were kind of going through the same journeys, and that's also what inspired me to start a YouTube channel. Okay, so here's another question. Are y'all on the same wash day schedule? Beautiful couple, by the way. Well, thank you. And are we on the same wash day schedule?
No. Oh no. Because I feel like we doing two different things now.
We are. And we have different hair textures, hair types.
We used to be. We used to be. Every Sunday we used to watch our hair. I go in there and wash my hair, or she's go in there and wash her hair, and I would go in there and wash her hair. She come right behind me and wash her hair. But at this stage where we at right now, where our hair maturity at, I don't think we ain't on the same ones. Because I don't even wash, like, I used to wash every week, but now I don't even wash every week. I wash like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks.
I'm kind of the same. Like, I feel like the longer you get on a lock journey, you don't even have a schedule. Like, you just kind of go with how your scalp feels.
Exactly.
And I used to be very adamant about washing my hair 1 to 2 times a week. I don't even do that anymore. Like, I don't.
I definitely don't wash my hair every week. I don't even wash every 2 weeks sometimes. Like, I don't even think this last time I just got in the shower and dressed my hair real good and gave it a good rinse, but I don't think it was washed, and that's going on week 3 now.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like my hair need that maintain, that maintenance, where it needs to be like deep cleaned and washed every week.
I agree. I feel like the longer that I've been on this journey, the less I realize I have to do, which is why I started a lock journey from the jump, because like I wanted to do less maintenance, and I don't wash my hair that often. I get it wet probably in the shower, especially now that it's like hot. It's been like 90 degrees plus every day in Colorado, so like I do get it wet in the shower, and I like the way that it like kind of stretches my length out and stuff, but I don't actually get in there and wash my hair unless I feel like my hair feels itchy. But it's like, if you're not putting a lot of products in your hair, like, again, he's a free former, so he literally does not, he's not adding products in his hair, so he doesn't have any reason
in my hair,
to do, to have to fill shit to wash out. Yeah.
If I want to put some oil in my hair because it's feeling dry, but literally, I don't even put any oil in my hair, really. I used to, when I first started, I used to put a lot of oil in my hair, but now I don't even put that much oil in my hair. I'm literally just let my hair do what it do. So, yeah, I'm 3 years in the game. You 2 in a year, 2.5, almost 2.5
like
years.
Almost 29 months.
So, it's like at that stage when you lock it up, your hair don't need all that.
It really doesn't. Like, our hair is, like, black people, our hair
like,
is meant to do this.
It's growing, like we done promoted the growth, and that's what the oil is all about. It's promoting the growth and making
blood
sure
circulation, because you massaging it through and stuff. But like, our hair is literally meant to lock or just it's not.
Like, I know it be like I said, it's the middle of the goddamn summer now, so we know we can get out there and be in the sun all day. Your hair dry. We live in Colorado. It's dry up here, but if I was living down south in Tennessee, I'd be Good.
You be A-okay.
It's so humid down there, man. You ain't got to worry about stuff like your hair being dry and stuff.
You really don't. And I just feel like, as just the people in general, we need to stop worrying so much about our hair. And, we got bigger fish to fry. Yeah. And so we just got to stop worrying so much about our hair.
And what your hair naturally do, let it do. Like,
let it do.
That's it.
Let it do.
That's it. And I'm proud and I'm glad we both naturally came in the decision to let our hair do what it do.
I am too, because we literally did this together. Like, let me give a little background on our relationship. I know this video is getting long, but let me just give a little background on our relationship. Like, we've been together now for almost 6 years, and literally when we met, we went vegan together about like 6 months into the relationship, and have been that way nonstop. And then we also locked our hair together, so we've just kind of been on a whole growth, just evolution together, and it's been amazing. So
oh yeah, ain't no looking back. Never did look back. Never regretted anything that we did. So
never.
I'm proud, and I'm glad I'm sitting here to give y'all a little update about my hair. Baby, your hair look beautiful.
Oh, thank you, baby. But find you a partner that elevates you. And okay, before we close out, I guess Babe needs to show y'all a close-up of his locks, because y'all have not seen what his hair looks like in so long. Y'all see my hair every fucking month just about, but y'all have not seen Babe's hair.
All these thick locks.